Hi, Angela here and welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be playing with circles. Circles, circles, and nothing but circles. So grab your jelly plate and some circles and let's have some fun. Today's plan is the plan is circles. I've cut lots of little circles. They're not even perfect circles, but that's the plan. But as with always, plans are subject to change. Because I am so flighty, I get doing one thing. And I was just trying to clean off my plate somewhat, but we'll leave that. That's fine. See, already changed and I've decided I will clean my plates off. I can get a hold of a wash wipe. I will clean my plates just because there is a lot of leftover gunk on it. Doesn't have to be perfect, but want to get most of it off. Good enough. Now we'll do this one. Not even 2 minutes in the video and I'm already changing. I was going to leave the plate dirty. Now I'm cleaning it. Very indecisive. I have a lot of that pearly paint on here, which tends to peel the paint off my papers, and so it's not the best to go layer after layer of pearly paints, I've discovered. But okay, so I think we'll just throw down, let's do some turquoise blue. And we'll brayer that on, just a thin layer. I'll shut my fan off because I don't think I need it yet. Thin layer of turquoise blue. And we'll throw down some circles. I got some that are rings. I got some solid circles. We'll do a variety. Circles, circles, circles. That's the name of the game today. Okay. And I got some medical exam paper I'm going to pick it up with. You can pick it up with whatever you want. Okay, I'm going to come in with some light olive green on this one. Again, use whatever colors you like. Just as long as you're having fun. Thought we were going to get some much needed rain today. All we've gotten is sprinkles. My ground is still dusty. We desperately need the rain. Because if you're like me and have a well, you get nervous when it's been this dry for this long. Okay, we'll just throw some circles on here. And we'll pick this up with a piece of medical exam paper. Make sure you get all that good paint picked up. Okay, and so this is what you're left with. And then we'll pull off our little circles. Oops, I already pulled that one. And then we'll pick it up with a piece of tissue paper. Pick up that ghost with the tissue paper. And then we'll come over here. And see, there's our print we got from this one. I like how we did, it had the blue from the brayer and it picked up a variation of colors like that. Let me check and see how this is coming. Oh yeah, this is picking that up. And I don't mind leaving some of that down, but we'll pull all our little circles here. When I have clear ones, I tend to not wash them, so then I can see that they're, now I'm gonna pull this print. See, we got our nice ghost, and I'm gonna pick up our ghost from our other page right on it. Because we're gonna layer all those good circles. Okay, so let's come in with some, let's do some orange. Now we still have a ghost down here, so it's still gonna pick that up on this, but we're gonna add more circles to the mix. Circles, circles, circles. Okay, and we're gonna pick that right up over top of the first one we did. Pick up all that good paint. We're just having fun. How's it gonna turn out? Who knows? It's a surprise. Look at that. That's a nice print, but we're still gonna add to it. Okay, so let's put the turquoise on this. And we're gonna pick that up with our other first print. First, we gotta throw down some circles. And you can add however many you like. I like some hanging off the edge. Okay, and we're gonna come back in with this one and see what we get. And I've done pretty well lining them up today. Okay, now we're gonna pull this one. See, now that's a nice print, especially these areas where you picked up the white. Love it. All right, so let's pull these rings, and we'll come back in on this one. Oops, gonna leave one on there. Again, just creating more and more layers. And having a good time doing so. And if you've made it this far in the video and you haven't already subscribed, please hit that subscribe button. It helps grow the channel and it doesn't cost you anything to subscribe. Hope you're surviving. Can't speak today. But yep, subscribe. See, look at how nice that print is now. We're just layering our circles. Okay, this one will come in and we'll pick it up with a piece of tissue paper. Another fabulous print. And the nice thing about the tissue paper is when you put this down, you'll see things through it. And it will come translucent, so you will see whatever you put it over. You put that over another pattern and it's gonna look nice. Okay, let's bring in some pink. Sitting here deciding, should we do another layer over top of that one we just did? And I'm thinking, yes, we should. Because the whole point is to explore with layers. So let's get a bunch of these back on here. Okay, now I want to pick up the ghost with that one. So let's throw this one on this one. Ghost. We're just experimenting and seeing what's going to happen. It might be too many layers. It might not look good, but you never know unless you try. And see, we picked up all the interesting green from the ghost that was on the plate beforehand. We would have picked up that one had we... Well, you know what? Let's slap this down here and we'll get this one on the corner here. May as well. Gotta rub in all those spots. See, we got it. Oh, I do like that. I'm glad I did that. Glad I did that. Wasn't sure I was going to like it. Now we're going to come in with just the end of this to pick up this pink, because I don't mind if we have some blotchy pink on here. Because we're going to pick up this right on top of this. Just playing with our layers. We'll lace it down. Okay, now we'll come in with some pink on this one. And again, we'll still get that ghost when we pick up our next print. We'll still pick up some of that ghost. But you got to remember, we won't pick up where the masks and stencils are sitting. Got a bit much paint on this, so we'll just brayer some off. Okay, now we clean off my brayer and we throw down some rings. And you can put them in a design if you like. I'm just throwing them on here. I'm going to pick that up right over top of this one. Because layering is the name of the game. And I'm in a goofy mood today. Can you tell? I think it's showing. Okay, now let's check how this came out. Yes, look at that. I like it. Very nice. Okay, now let's do, what colors do we want to do? Let's throw some leaf green on here. Gotta switch it up every now and then. Yep, this is about out. Getting down to the end of my leaf green. And remember, just a thin layer is all you need. And you can get your ghost and everything if you work quickly. Sometimes I don't, and I don't get my ghost. Okay, so now we're gonna come in and put these down in random spots. Gotta grab some more. I'm even gonna pull some from this one now that we've got this side done. I'm gonna put a lot on this one. Let's really cover these rings. Okay, now we'll pick that up with a piece of medical exam paper. Now I'll finish pulling these off here. And you could take them, put them on paper and roll them off, because you would still get very nice prints just by putting them on paper. But because I'm trying to get my prints pulled quickly, and I'm doing the 2-plate method. See, if I was doing 1 plate, I'd have plenty of time in between before my stuff dried. See, I love doing the 2 plates for the video purpose, so then I can show you more and not have drying time. Sometimes I should let it dry, but nope, not quite ready. See, look at that print. I like how we overlap them. Now we're going to pull them. And I'm going to put my ghost right on. See, I picked up some of the pink, which made it more interesting from my little masks. So now we're going to put it right on over top of this one. Now I think we'll come in with some orange. And just keep layering what we've got. I hope you're having fun doing this. If you're not having fun, then you're doing it wrong. Because that's the key. In my opinion, that's the most important part of art, is it should be fun. Another dog hair. That one was black, so that was Clementine. Can't imagine a life without dog hair. I think this one I'll just use the rings. Just to switch it up and do something different. Okay, now we're going to pick that right up on that one. if there's anything you'd like to see, you know, you can leave a comment. Let me know if you want to see more painting videos or you want just jelly printing, collage. See, look how that turns out. Nice prints. Okay, let's do, what color do we want to do? Let's do the turquoise. Nope, bright aqua green. Wrong again. And I just traced around my bottle and stuff and another, and actually this can to make my outside circles, and for my center circles, when I cut them out, I just cut. I'm like, there was no point in, that one's my hair. There was no point in doing specifics. I couldn't find my X-Acto knife, and I usually cut with that. So I instead just used a pair of scissors. But see, I don't even make sure my circles are perfectly round. Okay, let's take and pull this. Look at that. And now we're going to pull this one right on top of it. And I know I should let my paint layers dry between. So I don't know how that's going to turn out because that one was quite wet. Okay, now let's see here. Which piece do I want to put this on? This one. Oops, almost didn't pull one again. And okay, this time I'm purposely not lining it up because I've got this whole piece of tissue paper. May as well go all over the place. We're just doing circles. And it's not like this one has the painted edges. It's just the ghost. Yeah, see, this one's a little... Maybe I should let this one dry a bit. Because it was wet, so it's not picking up my other paint as well. Look at these prints. They are going to look so nice in collage. Okay, let's throw some... Let's do some ultramarine, dark ultramarine. We haven't done that yet. And again, I didn't really clean my brayer because I kind of like that little mix of the other colors, that little variation we're getting. I'm going to take that right over and set it over here. Okay, and let's just pick this one up on the copy paper I already did a circle on. Because why not? Okay, that's better. My mask stuck to my paper because I left it a little long. Don't rip. All right, so yeah, you really should make sure your layers are dry so they don't stick to the masks. But we can still use most of this print. Now we'll pull our little masks. And let's see here, where do we want to put them? I guess we'll start another one. We'll start another one. We'll get a piece of tissue paper and put that down. See, and we picked up all those nice little bits from underneath from our other ghost that was on the plate. Now let's pull our rings. And let's pull this print. And now we're going to pick this one up right over top of it. Okay, let's put down, oh, that's the color we have down. I was looking for some yellow, but I don't think I have yellow up here. But I do have some purple. I have so much paint, I have it everywhere. And I should get out just what I'm going to use. But I don't. And with the grandkids back in school, I haven't had Mia here as much, so I always reorganize before she comes so she's not disappointed in how messy I've made it. Okay, let's throw down our masks. And we're going to pick that up right over top of this one. I moved my whole table when I rubbed them. I get so into my art. And there's our print so far. Okay, let's put down orange on this. You know what, let's put a little pink on there. What the heck? Just to mix it up a little. Just have some pink blobs in there maybe, if I didn't mix it too much. Okay, now we'll throw down our masks. Let's pick up this. And see, we ended up with this, another interesting print. Now let's finish pulling these. And we're going to put them right over top of this. know. Should we? What the heck? Let's do this one right over top of this. Because we're just having fun and exploring with layers. I don't think my orange and blue are going to make a great color, but could end up an icky brown. But that's okay. I can use my icky brown in my paintings, in my collages. See, check that out. Nice, interesting print. Seal all these off here since they all stuck to it. Oops, some of them really stuck. But that's how we ended up there. And we're gonna, of course, throw this orange right on this one. So let's throw this one right down on this. And hopefully it's still wet enough to pull that print. Okay, and we can review what we've done today. I like this one. And this one's another one of my favorites. This one would have been nice, except for I tore it. This one came out quite interesting. Then we ended up with this one. And of course this one. So now all we have left to do is pull this print and see what we ended up with here. See, a lot of interesting prints. And we did stick to just circles. I did it. Yay, I'm so proud of myself. Sounds childish. Okay, but that concludes today's video. If you enjoyed, hit that like and subscribe button. And leave a comment of what you want to see. And as always, have a wonderful day.